All right. That was What Happened on 23rd Street.
1901.
1901. Welcome to Latent Imagination. We're looking at the work of Edmund Porter. I'm Rodrigo Torres.
And I'm David Straub.
And we just saw a 1901 film by Edwin S. Porter. He's well known for the Great Train Robbery. Thank you. Which we actually have a video on our channel. Yeah.
This one was made with Thomas Edison, who was trying to monopolize, who was inventor and also a very astute businessman who was attempting to control the motion picture market at the time. And this is the sort of image that they would show. This is Nickelodeon we talked about, right? This is the theater that would be shown in a theater was this projected?
Yes. So yeah.
Beyond the Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah. The Nickelodeon, even though it sounds like the thing that you would listen to individually, the Nickelodeon were the theaters. You paid 5 cents to get into the theater. Yeah. And they would, I think that they would show these. I mean, you could show these either on the individual machines, or with a projector, right? You could, I believe, you could show it in both places. The projector
was the real breakthrough.
Yeah.
They had the concept of the moving film and stuff, but the projection was the key.
Absolutely. And kind of the theater-like experience.
Yes, this is very remarkable.
Yeah.
I used to work on 23rd Street, so I kind of recognize it, sort of.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So.
Wide, busy street.
Wow. Okay. So I wonder if that grate is still there.
Could be.
And we saw the most replayed item here is the woman walking over the grate and with the dress flapping from the air that comes up through the grate. This was before, obviously, the Marilyn Monroe scene, the well-known scene of Marilyn Monroe in the dress.
I wonder how they got the idea for this.
Oh, right.
They knew about this spot, and they said, "Oh,
let's." Yeah. Maybe these people are plants. They're actors.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Is there? Yeah. There's a. If you're watching it, there's a woman that comes in from the left. That I thought, oh, that's she's gonna go over the grate, but she
right.
just barely misses it. So we're Edwin S. Porter was, like you said, Edison Studios, because they were kind of like their own movie company,
Yeah,
right? They were not just inventing things; they were actually
distributors. They were
distributing.
everything.
Yeah, and Edwin Porter got a job at
Yeah,
Edison Studios, and I think he had invented an improvement on motion film cameras before that, and I think that's part of the reason why Edison hired him. I think in 1900, right?
that sounds right. Yeah, when he was doing directing stuff, he always started. It
And
was a whole new world then.
yeah, and Edison had the big camera obscura sort of studio setup
Right.
that was like a
Menlo
huge
Park.
building, right? Menlo Park, yeah.
Wasn't big. Wasn't huge. It was
Oh,
a pivot.
right. It was they used it so that they could capture more light, sunlight,
Correct.
and
More hours of shooting.
the whole building turned.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Fast
So,
film.
right.
Important.
So,
Realistic movement of people. Yeah, that's great.
yeah. And on our channel we talk also about early photography and then the
Yeah.
improvements that happened and that brought us to this level of motion picture.
This is a very simple but engaging image. This whole 20th, what happened on 23rd Street always makes me smile.
Nice.
Well, you want to watch The Fireman now?
Lovely. Yes. This was another Edwin Porter film that was very influential. This was 1903. There were other uh, movies about firemen. This was before this, but he is definitely known. This is another one of the ones that he's known for, and we're gonna enjoy watching it now. Is there anything you want to say before we start watching it?
No.
Okay.
Here's my popcorn.
All right.
watchman's cry at midnight strikes our ear, and the flames high rising start the waking tear. Then the firemen onward rush where danger lies, to quench the mighty flames that awful rise. Amidst destruction he beholds a mother wild, exclaiming, see the room's on fire, and save my child. He rushes through terrific flames amidst all arms, and nobly bears the smiling babe to its mother's arms, into its mother's arms. He rushes through terrific flames amidst all arms, and nobly bears the smiling babe to its mother's arms, into its mother's arms, into its mother's arms, mother's arms, mother's arms.
All right.
All right. That's very exciting. Much more complicated storyline going on there.
Yeah, totally. The early films, the early films were just, people were amazed to just see the moving picture, like a scene like this, and that was it. But here we have the evolution into a whole storyline.
Different angles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 different angles. I think that I've
outside and inside going on simultaneously.
Yeah. And I've seen it. Also in the beginning, I think there's this little prologue with the fireman sort of dreaming or something,
right?
Which is really interesting. Which is a technique that kind of didn't really, we don't see it as often nowadays. That sort of inset. But I've seen.
There's a fade out now.
Right. I've seen this. I don't know if this version is. Yeah, I've seen this version in this. There's a version of this that edits the outside and the inside. So instead of watching the whole inside and the whole outside, you have the fireman from the outside going in and then edit to inside. And then we have sort of a back, kind of more what we're used to nowadays, where it's like one continuous timeline, and you're not going back at the end of the first scene to kind of restart from the outside.
Very sophisticated. Really, they were just learning on the job.
Right.
Improvising.
Yeah. And I believe that this whole thing was inspired by Coney Island amusement, where they actually had people
fire rescue.
Fire rescue, and jumping out of the
I see.
8-story building into a net, and people would watch, kind of like stunt performers.
Sure.
With smoke coming out of the windows of a building. And of course, these movies were silent, and when you watch the YouTube videos, they get music added on top of them.
Yeah, but they probably had people playing music there, I imagine.
Right.
As soon as they were projecting, I figured out pretty quickly that music would add to the impact.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The big organ, right?
Well, even the piano
piano.
I think what they were doing there was period kind of music that's singing there. So they would probably have I imagine they would have a score that would go with that.
Right.
So they could show it in different places. They get the music, get the count.
Yeah, I wonder how that worked. Whether it was up to the theater to provide the and decide what music.
What's more cost effective?
Right. Yeah. Well, obviously, music has a big effect on the movie, and so of course it became well with I guess sound coming in.
That was the next great revolution, and then color.
Right. So color was after or before sound?
Really after.
Interesting.
There were some things that are done in color, but
right, yeah, because there's a lot of
wasn't practical really
black and white, yeah, sound. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, and we wanted to look at this movie.
Yeah, the 1906. Now this is a couple of years later.
Right. These what we're seeing here is really kind of the span of Porter's time. Yeah. I mean, he went into, I think, 1908, I think 19, but kind of that was kind of the height of his time at Edison Studios. And he was really eclipsed by D.W. Griffith, right?
Griffith, yes.
Yeah, who actually was I think was an actor in one of his films.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, but he became kind of the big director, and Edwin.
Until he faded.
Sorry.
Until he faded.
Yeah.
The problem be the story.
Yeah. Right. Good point. Yeah, and so this movie is based on the person that did Little Nemo, Nemo in Slumber. McCay. Yeah.
Right.
Who did wonderful illustrations.
Yeah. Let's watch this now.
Sounds good. Let me set it up. Nice.
Fabulous. In what is it, 6 short years, he really sharpened up the whole media there.
Absolutely.
It's not just document anymore. It's not just documenting actions.
Right.
It's the storytelling in the second one. And the third one is fantasy.
Yeah.
The invention of special effects.
Absolutely. And some really good special effects even today. Yeah, I was mesmerized by it. Yeah. It's a really special film. And yeah, the how they did that, him hanging onto the bed as it's flying over the
Really?
city. Yeah. Um, it was really good. I mean, obviously that was we were seeing two different scenes there spliced together. Or not, yeah, is that the right words? Or
Well, they're
superimposed?
unless they were exposed, double exposure kind of thing.
Right, right. One behind the other.
We do, yeah.
Right. Yeah. But even
Right.
just go ahead.
It's a step forward there, really. He's very sure of himself. In the first movie, there's nothing much is going on. People walking down the street. Little vent goes there. That's the entire story.
Right.
This is a far more complex story.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Fireman had a lot of stuff going on. But
Yeah.
This has got psychology in it.
Right.
And also a sense of humor.
100%. Yeah, yeah, it's really the whole package there.
Compares with the Méliès brothers, the trip to the moon, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, which was I think yeah the kind of sort of took stage magic and special effects, put them together to make something new. And it's something I think that people hadn't seen before, and you want to keep people coming into the movie theater, right? Just to see things they can't see anywhere else.
Right.
Really, yeah, the magic of movies.
And it is kind of magic.
It is. Yeah, because we get to see things that we wouldn't see otherwise, but we see them with our eyes.
Right. It's a different world now with the now we see them on our cell phones or iPads or TV at best.
Right.
Unfortunately, movies are just not around that much anymore.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, they've moved into onto
Even it's moved on.
the devices that we yeah. Although I mean, I streaming bit services like Netflix, they're um they're still bankrolling big movies.
Yeah.
Although I think maybe what it's sort of morphed into is these sort of TV shows, high-end TV shows that are very that tell stories in an episodic way, right? And uh, maybe that's where it's going. More kind of like the long form 8 hour because an 8 hour series is almost like an 8 hour movie, right?
Or it's like the old serial movies they made back in
Right.
that was developing
Yeah.
real stories. So
Yeah. And
people are going to come back for the second week.
right. And that drove episodic TV also sort of come from the serials, right? And the Western serials.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. All different ways of getting images on celluloid and enjoying them.
That's the key, enjoying them. They really they're gems to watch, and just to appreciate what went into them, and let's just have a glimpse at a time that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
The horses in the fireman movie, that's great. The horse use of horses.
Yeah.
That's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Teeming with life.
Sorry?
Teeming with life.
Right. Yeah, it's wonderful. Well, I think this is
excellent.
Good for now.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That was good.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. All right.
We'll see what happens next week. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
The shadow knows.
Exactly.